Have you ever found yourself really wrestling with that big question? You know the one. If there's a kind God, why is there so much suffering? Why do good people, well, face so much pain? It's something a lot of us get stuck on, right? Well, today we're doing a deep dive into a perspective that gives a pretty unique answer. We're looking at bits from God, Suffering, and the Path to Satlock, and also a video called Why Does God Allow Suffering? Hidden Truth of Our Pain. And these sources, they promise something big right away, a shocking truth. Okay, let's unpack this. They claim that actually not all suffering comes from God.
Yeah, and what's really fascinating there is how it just shifts the whole starting point. It sort of takes the idea of a benevolent supreme God off the hook, you could say, for the pain we see. It suggests there's, well, another layer to it all. It challenges a really common assumption right from the get-go.
That is a powerful way to put it. It's like getting a totally different map for how things work. So the sources start with this core idea. The Supreme God definitely doesn't want anyone to suffer, period. But then they explain why it still happens, why it's everywhere.
Exactly, and connecting that to the bigger picture, these sources get really specific about why suffering exists here in this world we live in now. They describe our reality as being ruled by Satan, or Kal Brahm, that's the name they use. And this Kal Brahm, he's not the supreme god, he's like the governor of this material place, working under certain rules. He oversees the whole cycle: birth, death, karma. And that system, the enforcement of karma, that's what they point to as the root cause of all the pain and trouble in our lives. It's a temporary setup with, well, strict rules.
Okay, so if this world has these rules, this karma thing, then the obvious question is, how do you get out if you're looking for peace? And the sources don't just leave you hanging there. They introduce this other place. It's called Satlock, described as Supreme God Kabir's world. And it's not just, a vague heaven. It's painted as the actual eternal home of the Supreme God Kabir, a place where things like suffering, death, sin, they just don't apply. The rules are totally different. It sounds like the complete opposite of everything we experience here. No suffering, no death, no sin. That's the description.
A complete reversal. Which then raises the next crucial point. How do you get there? How do you move from this world of karma and suffering to that place of, well, eternal peace? The sources lay out a path. They're very clear. Only through true devotion can someone reach Satlock and find real, lasting peace. And true devotion here isn't just like general belief. It seems to mean a very specific way of worship, a particular spiritual practice focused entirely on the Supreme God Kabir. It sets it apart from other kinds of spirituality. It's presented as a direct cause and effect. This specific devotion leads to escaping all suffering.
Right. So let's quickly recap this view we've explored. We started with the idea that our world right now is under Kal Brahm, governed by karma, which causes suffering. Then there's the contrast: Satlock, Supreme God Kabir's world, totally free from pain, death, sin. And the way to get